Welcome back to Views with Hughes or Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell notification, so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So, coming in from the trades, including the Deadline as well as Hollywood Reporter, we see that now Lionsgate is bringing back the mask mandates. Okay, so they decided to go ahead and reinstate it after a possible outbreak that happened at the offices, as reported yesterday. Okay, so with that being said, they restated their mask mandate parts of the Santa Monica office following COVID outbreak. Okay, so this was an exclusive story from Deadline as well as Hollywood Reporter as well as a few other trades. So apparently there's been a rise of COVID cases in Los Angeles when Lionsgate's brought back the mask mandate for nearly half the company's employees at its flagship office at in the location for Lionsgate offices. Now, the policy change was announced internally by Summer McElroy, who's the response manager for Lionsgate and Stars, in an email. Okay, so it was also implemented in response to several employees recently tested positive for COVID. It involves a mandatory mask mandate effective immediately and until further notice for the third and fifth floors of the five-story building, according to the email. The email said that employees must wear a medical grade face covering or surgical mask, K95 or N95, when indoors, except for when alone in the office with the door closed, actively eating, actively drinking at their desk or workstation, or if they are the only individual present in large open workspace. And now it also says here, even from the many trades, it talks about in another where it happened in early years of the pandemic, where every Lionsgate employee had to wear or was required to perform a daily self-screening prior to coming into the office each day, and has to notify McElroy and stay at home if they show any symptoms or might have traveled internationally in the last 10 days. Now, if you traveled, that would mean that it was an impact of a number of people coming in the middle of the summer vacation season. I remember that wholeheartedly. Now, Lionsgate is also planning to conduct contact tracing and providing at-home COVID tests upon request to those who request for it or who feel that they may need it. Now, the LA County Department of Public Health reported recently small increases in COVID-19 indicators over the past 4 weeks, indicating increased transmission. And they stressed this in the statement that overall metrics remain at a low level of concern. Now, if we've seen this before, that means that the metrics are someday going to rise up again. You know, whether you are like, if you believe that COVID is real, if you don't believe it's real, whether you're for masks or against masks, that doesn't to me that doesn't matter. All right. And I'm going to go into more details about that later on in the video. All right. So, but there still has been a noticeable rise in local cases recently, where a number of people reporting infections, including some who attended Taylor Swift's 6 sold-out concerts at the stadium there. All right. And this is also where we see rise of cases nationwide. All right. So, Hollywood studios have also instituted strict COVID mandates as they started bringing employees into offices back in 2021. Lionsgate started the phased process in October of that year, where the company expanded the in-person requirement to 4 days a week in January of 2023, which is this year. Now, quite frankly, they've stated that this is mandatory, okay, for the company itself. Some companies out there are going to make it optional, all right? And then it was like a lot of people out there who stated that, you know, with the cases rising and everything, or even with Alex Jones when he reported what a TSA whistleblower has stated before, and this is going all across social media, where they're looking to go ahead and possibly bring back another government shutdown. I'm not sure if it's true, but at the same time, just in case it is true, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and keep that in mind as well. But the thing is, expect, like, if you're a company that's going to go ahead and bring back mask mandates and everything, expect like some pushback from employees as well as those who are in the community itself, because of the simple fact that yes, there are those who are going to mask up again, but then also those who don't want to mask up again, who feel that they don't need masks. Hey, if they feel that way, that's fine. Okay, but forcing it upon others who don't want it, then that's gonna that's basically taken away from the personal freedoms. All right. You can many will say that, it's for the sake of public health, public safety, so on and so forth. But to me, I mean, masks should be an individual choice. And also, it shouldn't be politicized either. It shouldn't be used as a political weapon. And I know this isn't related to this, but it's like it's safe to say that there's going to be a lot of things coming from this, because this is simply just the start right here. Okay, where masks will come back from one company, then more will have to enforce them again. Hopefully, they'll go ahead and have it as a choice. Okay, otherwise, and the reason why. Otherwise, there's going to be like a lot of backlash coming from it. And the reason why they made this mandatory is because of the fact that they fear that growing employees may go ahead and bring lawsuits up against the company, and they're not trying to go ahead and get that kind of smoke. But just be prepared for the incoming heat, as well as the much backlash that you'll have to overcome as a company, because it's like, you decide to go ahead and bring back these mandates rather than go ahead and enforcing some different policies. Okay, I can understand that people want to work at the office and everything, but you're going to have a number of those who are also going to be against masks. Okay, so if you're going to make it mandatory, have a great reason and try to persuade others. If you're going to make it mandatory and you're going to have those who are against it, then that's all on you. All right. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Be sure to include any additional thoughts that I didn't cover on this particular topic. How do you feel about the mask mandates coming back? Also put up a poll out of curiosity on a community tab where it asks will you actually be fine with someone wearing a mask as long as they're not looking to bring harm or any criticism to those against those who choose not to wear masks. Share your thoughts in that poll as well. Go ahead, take the vote there as well. Let me know your thoughts about this in comments below. Like I said, also be sure to comment any additional thoughts that you may have on this particular topic. If you enjoy what I shared in the video, go ahead, smash the like button, share far wide across social media. If you haven't done so already, you enjoyed all the content part there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.